This week the girls get me to make them the Rolls Royce of sandwiches, a fillet steak sandwich with truffles. We're lucky enough to find a boat buddy with a welding tool to get me out of a sticky situation. Do a morning boot camp with the girls, about 20-minute hit session, and then finally take the dog for a nice walk and enjoy spending some time with the girls on the beach. Welcome to another episode of Sailing the Recipe. I'm Colin and this is my wife Bex. And together with my 3 daughters, we put our Michelin star restaurant on hold during COVID to live a life on a sailboat. Meet our new floating home, The Recipe. We're on a journey of a lifetime to discover new places, new cultures and new people, as well as exploring what the world has to offer under the sea. Hit that subscribe button to follow our journey every Sunday and see where our recipe takes us next. So guys, we have another cooking sesh. I've been bullied into making them a sandwich, and I said, okay, let's just do a ham and cheese sandwich. Said, no, let's have a better sandwich. Let's have a steak sandwich. So a fillet steak sandwich, but more importantly, I'm going to make it super. I've got some truffle paste, so we've got truffle steak sandwich with Dijon, some cheese, and I made some bread this morning. So this is just still a little bit warm, smells absolutely amazing, and let's see how this steak turns out. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the bread on. So the bread, I'm going to, rather than do a steak sandwich this way, I'm going to do one lengthways.
It's going to make it even more juicy. Hold on.
Okay, let's do that length. Right. I like a nice big slab of bread. This one, it's got no starter dough or anything like that in it. It's just a straightforward mix of 25% wholemeal flour to white flour. Nothing too special about that. I haven't got a starter at the moment because we had a problem with our refrigeration and it's died on us. So
we can only fit a certain amount of food in this little fridge here, but luckily we still have our freezer, so
provisioning is going to be a bit of a more of a deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we chef.
This is a good one. This is a good one. It smells so good.
What, the bread?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me when you get there. What should I do first? Should I do the bread first or should I do the steak first? Let's do the bread first. Let's do the bread. No, I don't know.
I say bread.
No, we don't want the bread to be cold. Let's do the steak. Let's do the steak first. Okay, so let's get the pan on. Okay, so the steaks we've got is I'm using it's a fillet steak, but it's the chain of the fillet steak. So once you get a big, beautiful fillet steak, you've got the Chateaubriand, you've got the tail, you've got the head. Basically, it's the head of the fillet and the chain, and it makes a great sandwich because of the marbling that makes the steak. So as you know in my videos, I season my steak quite a bit. So a lot of salt, lots of pepper. I can put other spices with it, but let's get on with seasoning it. So this is what I do. I'm going to season the steak. Okay, butter in the pan.
Yeah.
Okay, so I season the steak a lot, but also what I do is I put butter in the pan just for that richness of the flavour, but also I put a bit of olive oil in it, and that stops the butter burning so much so you can take it to a higher temperature. With these, I'm literally going to do 1 minute on each side and let it rest, and that should be it. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to use the pan that I've done the steaks in, of course, and I'm just going to get a bit of garlic, and I rub a bit of garlic, cut open, and you rub a bit of garlic over your bread. Adds a bit of that garlic flavour to it. Okay, and then add a bit more butter to the pan. So my bread is nicely toasted now, and it smells absolutely stunning. You've got that beautiful garlic flavour, and it does absolute wonders for your bread. Now the time is to sex it up. So I'm going to open the sandwich up, get some butter, and all that warm butter just kind of oozing through. So when you bite it, down your you know how it goes. You know how it goes. Once that butter's all melted in. Oh, I am starving. I can feel the smell is coming off here. I can smell the fillet steak. I can smell the kind of garlic, the butter kind of melting into a homemade bread. It's like, oh, come on. I'm just going to make it even worse and just get... If anybody knows how truffle smells, truffle and butter on warm bread, I mean, come on guys, come on. There we go. Get a bit of truffle. I know it's quite decadent, but hey, it's Easter. Look at that. My girls are in for a treat. Then what we do, get a nice bit of lettuce straight over the top. I'm going to get my tomato, some onion, some avocado. Look at that, look at that. Have you seen a steak sandwich like it? You want yours now?
Jess, this is so good. I forgot to tell you you're not having one.
Well, it's not what you know, it's who you know. That isn't more prevalent as today when my stanchion snapped, and would you believe our boat buddy's Moonfleet had a welding kit. So he got to it, showed me how to get the welding out, and he did a fantastic job trying to get it all together, polished it all out, and looks like new. The girls wasted no time in getting back into the health kick that we've been doing over the last 6 weeks. Started the morning off with a 20-minute HIIT session, put me through my paces. Of course, laughed at the way I was doing it, but that's what kids do. And then we ended up taking the dog for a walk. Muna loves her walks along the beach. I think she enjoys the dinghy ride more.
It's not the mighty Mississippi, not the sunshine in LA. It's not a snow-capped Rocky Mountain on a warm summer day. It's not the glow of a full moon shining in the night. There's nothing grand about a canyon that holds a candle to your sight. The most beauty that I've seen is you. Is you. It's not a trophy on the mantle or that raise that was overdue. It's not a wish that has been granted or being freed by truth. It's not a winning scratch-off ticket for never needing more. It's not getting through the hard times and being better than before. Nothing beats the feeling, so nothing else will do. Best thing.
What?
I have one more nose strip. Can we use it on you like we did last time?
You've got one more nose strip.
Yeah.
You want to put a nose strip on me?
Oh, shut up. You love it. You let us do it one another time.
Yeah, you shouldn't be saying that. You should be saying, no, I'm not going to let you do that.
Why? Come on, it's fun.
You're not putting a nose strip on me.
Oh, you know you love it. Come on. Gosh, you got the energy to run. We've just, worked out. My legs are killing me from yesterday. Even my legs are killing me from the day before. We did a 5-mile run. And I know people at home are going to be thinking, 5-mile run, yeah, that's nothing. Oh, for a boat kid, it's something. I'm going to be missing the private beaches because in Miami they're going to be all public and I don't think they're going to be as nice. But I'm just saying that I have no idea what Miami looks like. No, it should be an adventure.
Clearly, it's you.
Feels great doing a morning worth of exercise and then having some good food. Well, mind you, I've had a bit of a steak sandwich. Probably wasn't the most healthiest thing, but well, avocado, tomatoes, but probably the bread and the butter probably didn't help a great deal, but it was bloody tasty. Anyway, so I don't mind doing that if we're going to have a good workout. So we beasted ourselves this morning. We did a 300 session. And now we're going for a little dog walk to give Muna her little boot camp session. But mind you, she can just run for miles, come back, and she's not even panting.